Some of you who follow me on antisocial media will know I love walking up Cavehill. That's the Cavehill. There was a time when I walked over the top of that hill 3 times a week. Sadly, I am no longer able to do that due to a back injury which flared up last year, putting me in hospital twice on 2 occasions. Still, I try to walk as much as I can. I walk the lower paths on the hill now, well, as often as my old broken body will allow. Because for me, the Cavehill isn't just a hill. It's my church, my refuge, and where I feel most connected to whatever existential force there may be in this universe. So, I was thrilled to learn this week that the Belfast Hills Partnership, they'd received £1 million in nature recovery funding, as Northern Ireland, believe it or not, is one of the most nature-depleted areas in the world, with 12% of our native species at the risk of extinction. Surely, I thought, surely, some of this money would be directed towards improving Cavehill. No. We feel left out, you understand? Yeah. And for me, there's one glaring opportunity to do something so positive, and that's save the historic Volunteers well. We picture this here. We see this here. Now, this is a natural spring named after a militia called the Irish Volunteers, who formed in 1778 to guard against a possible French invasion. Learn your history books. Now, the Volunteers trained on Cavehill, and the well was the highest point on the hill where both they and their horses could get clean drinking water. Now, subsequently, the Volunteers disbanded and morphed into the United Irishmen of 1795 fame, but that's a totally different story. Suffice to say, the well has been allowed to fall into almost complete dereliction. No more than a hole in the earth where my dogs go to drink. Yet with a small investment, this historic and most pristine source of water, remember, it's the Cavehill which is acting as its filter, could be piped down to where it appears beside the road leading up to the car park at the castle. There you go. Think of it! Tourists and locals could quench their thirst at one of the most ancient Irish wells. Of course, it's no. Right. That's not going to happen. Instead, tourists will continue to be charged exorbitant prices for bottled water, which is environmentally destructive. But it will be available from the Castle Cafe, which is very nice, by the way, very nice. Instead of a pristine stream straight out of the hills, a matter of a couple of 100 feet down the road. That's a great wee place we live in, isn't it? Great wee place altogether.